Imagine standing in a massive crowd, heart racing, as two mighty steam locomotives charge towards each other on a collision course. No, this isn't a scene from a blockbuster movie. It's the infamous crash at Crush. Welcome to our channel, where today we unravel one of the wildest and most disastrous publicity stunts in American history. Buckle up, folks, because this is a ride you won't forget. Enter William George Crush, a man with a vision, or perhaps a wild imagination. Crush had an idea that was as bold as it was dangerous: stage a head-on collision between two steam locomotives. This wasn't just a crash, it was a spectacle. The location, a temporary town aptly named Crush, erected for the event near Waco, Texas. The date, September 15th, 1896. Crush promised the public a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and people flocked to see it. Special trains brought spectators from all over Texas, swelling the crowd to an estimated 40,000 people. The anticipation was almost tangible. Advertisements for the event promised a thrilling and daring exhibition of modern railroading. Newspapers across the state carried stories about the upcoming collision, stoking the excitement and curiosity of the public. For many, it was a chance to witness something unprecedented: a collision of giants, a demonstration of raw power and destruction. The preparations were meticulous. Two 35-ton locomotives, number 999 and 1001, were chosen for the stunt. Brightly painted and polished, these engines were ready for their final destructive journey. The track was laid out, running a mile long with a slight incline, ensuring the trains would reach maximum speed before impact. Safety measures? Well, those were rather a suggestion. Officials assured the public that the crash site would be safe, with spectators kept a safe 200 yards away. But let's be honest, in 1896, safety standards were more of an afterthought than a priority. The site of Crush was transformed into a makeshift town overnight. Temporary structures were erected, including a grandstand, refreshment tents, and even a carnival-like atmosphere with games and entertainment to keep the crowd engaged. Crush himself orchestrated the event with military precision, confident in the spectacle's success and safety. Journalists from all over the country were invited, ensuring that the event would receive widespread coverage. The excitement was palpable. As the crowds gathered, the excitement grew. There were vendors selling everything from lemonade to popcorn, and musicians playing lively tunes to keep the mood upbeat. The temporary town of Crush was bustling with activity, and the sense of anticipation was electric. People jostled for the best viewing spots, eager to witness the promised spectacle. With a blast of their whistles, the two locomotives began their fateful journey. The crowd's roar grew louder, mingling with the hissing steam and chugging engines. The trains accelerated, plumes of smoke trailing behind as they hurtled towards each other at a combined speed of 90 miles per hour. The impact was catastrophic. The locomotives exploded on impact, sending metal shrapnel and debris flying in all directions. The force of the collision was so intense that the boilers of both engines burst, creating a massive explosion. What was supposed to be a controlled spectacle turned into a deadly disaster. The collision was everything Crush had promised: an incredible, awe-inspiring smash. But the aftermath was a nightmare. Eyewitnesses described the scene as pandemonium. Metal fragments sliced through the air, and the explosion's shockwave knocked people off their feet. The immediate area was engulfed in smoke, dust, and the acrid smell of burning coal and wood. The aftermath was chaos. 2 people were killed instantly by flying debris, and dozens more were injured. Spectators scrambled for cover as pieces of iron and wood rained down. The scale of the destruction was immense, and the festive atmosphere quickly turned to one of horror. The event that was meant to boost the Katy Railroad's public image became a PR nightmare. William George Crush was immediately fired, though he was later rehired when it became clear that the publicity, albeit tragic, had indeed put the Katy Railroad on the map. The injured were compensated, and the families of the deceased received settlements. The investigation into the disaster revealed that the boilers of the locomotives had not been properly emptied, a crucial oversight that led to the deadly explosion. The Katy Railroad faced immense public scrutiny and legal challenges, but ultimately, the company survived, largely due to the public's fascination with the sheer audacity of the event. Despite the tragedy, there were some who viewed the event with a strange sense of wonder. For many, it was a stark reminder of the raw power of industrial machines and the inherent dangers that came with technological progress. It was a spectacle that had gone horribly wrong, yet it captured the imagination of a nation intrigued by the limits of human endeavor. Looking in retrospect, it was a simple mistake that could have been remediated if safety measures were not overlooked. It shows that humans will prioritize entertainment over safety any given day of the week, and it was displayed to its full extent there in Crush, Texas. The entertainment portion of the event overshadowed the catastrophic consequences that could have been prevented. In a nutshell, a town in the middle of nowhere was transformed into an entertainment centerpiece, and a catastrophe stuck that could have been prevented. What are your thoughts of the crash at Crush? Comment what you think below. If you enjoyed history videos like this one, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe for more quality content. Thanks for watching, and stay safe out there.